the 12 cantrip version with 3 gut shots main, Runechanter's Pike, like Joseph told us. So 1 Talrand in the sideboard for Benny. He's got Restoration Angel and Geist of Saint Trapped, which we haven't seen in combination really today, have we? And then two Blade Splicers in his sideboard.
Orrin Beasley is on what looks like Naya Pod to me. Oh, Bant Pod, I'm sorry.
Bant Pod. I am cheering for Beatdown Benny because I like Delver more than I like Bant Pod. What do you think? Ugh,
I'm just cheering for some good magic. That's what I want. So turn 1 birds get gut shotted.
Every time a Birds of Paradise dies to a gut shot, an angel gets its wings.
Gets gut shot. I'm trying to think of the past tense of being gut shot. I guess it gets gut shot. So shotted is the wrong way of putting it. So looks like a Thought Scour hits Mana Leak and Seachrome Coast.
Ooh, maybe the Seachrome Coast was bad for him though.
Draws Augur of Bolus.
Yep. Seachrome Coast was bad.
Yeah, he's trying to get some lands.
Oh, he's gonna get.
He sees Ponder, Delver, Seachrome Coast.
Oh, Orrin mulled to 6 we hear. I think that there's another gut shot in Ben's hand.
Yeah, there is. And there goes the Avacyn's Pilgrim. So keeping the board clear. Then Lundquist plays that Seachrome Coast he just pondered into, passes back to Orrin.
I actually have been tempted to not get a land there, to pick up the Delver instead, and then play land plus Delver the next turn, knowing that the Delver will flip.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Because he's not doing anything with the... Oh, okay. I guess he did something with the land. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, so Orrin plays Blade Splicer, and Ben has the Vapor Snag for the Golem token. So 3 mana, 1/1 for Orrin Beasley.
So he's going to slam down two Delver of Secrets. Does he have 2? I figured he must have played one if he had one last turn.
Yeah, he does not have a second Delver. I saw Restoration Angel. I saw... I think he's got double Angel, actually. There's Delver.
4. And it's probably going to copy Blade Splicer, I would guess, right? Yep.
Yeah, copies the Blade Splicer with the Phyrexian Metamorph, gets a Golem, and in for 1.
And Orrin has taken no damage from that Phyrexian Metamorph. He does it the classy way.
Pays for it. Ponder flips Delver.
It's a race.
No third land for Ben.
Not yet.
Yeah, just yet. And there's a Ponder. The Ponder we just saw him draw. Sees 3 non-land cards. I think it was double Snapcaster or something. May have been Runechanter's Pike. Couldn't quite see. All right, so Ben trying to decide what to do here with his Ponder. So obviously, it's cards that he wants to keep, but he needs lands, so he's going to shuffle them away. He's got double Restoration Angel in hand, which are just dead until he hits his 4th land drop. So.
Golem tokens are very, very hard to block in the Delver Mirror.
And he draws a Vapor Snag, I believe, which is
good against the Golem.
Awesome, yeah. And Insectile Aberration in for 3.
But I feel like it's the thing that's bad about Delver in this matchup is that Orrin's cards get better as time goes on, and Benny's don't.
Right.
Like Benny's got these cards that are insane in like the first 2 turns, and they don't get any better than those cards.
Yeah. Vapor Snag your Golem, and in for 2, says Orrin. Ben now gonna, well, Orrin still has plays here. Post-combat Borderland Ranger. I love that artwork.
Yep.
There's an island.
So that's so you can cast Battle of Wits.
Yeah, why not?
Just kidding. He doesn't have Battle of Wits. Actually, that makes for an interesting idea. Would the kind of deck that Mayor of Avabrook played been so much worse if he played at Bant instead of Naya for Battle of Wits?
The mana would have been a little nicer, I think. So Augur of Bolus from Ben, and I believe he drew into a gut shot. He did. Insectile Aberration goes ahead and gets in.
What's he doing?
I think he may have knocked into the deck by accident or something.
Maybe. Oh, because he has Augur.
He didn't knock into the deck.
Oh, he wants to see what the other 2 cards are. Maybe someone is accusing Beatdown Benny of not putting the cards in the correct zone.
Ah. Augur of Bolus, probably my favorite M13 card.
Really?
I think it's neat. I like it. I like other cards, and that's why I said probably. But
I like it, but I thought it was really spectacular when I first saw it, and then I actually like it quite a bit less than I originally did. It's like a Snapcaster Mage that misses quite often. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. Still, I think it's kind of like a neat Wall of Omens-esque kind of card. Seagate Oracle-esque. So, Orrin's turn. He's got, right now on the board, Borderland Ranger, Blade Splicer, and a Phyrexian Metamorph copy of Blade Splicer, and now a freshly cast Avacyn's Pilgrim. So, the...
Augur Bolus is doing a great job holding off the other squad.
Triple 1/1s and a Borderland Ranger. So in the meantime, Delver getting in again, gonna knock Orrin to 9 here, I believe. Ben doing all this with just 2 lands. Now we did say he has 18 lands in the deck.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's even playing 4-drops is actually kind of
his
interesting.
Thought Scour lost him at least 1 land.
Yeah.
Right? So
for sure.
it's
so far we've only seen Seachrome Ghosts. He scoured 1 away and he's only drawn 2.
Does Ben have him? Snapcaster Mage, we decide?
Well, what can he Snapcaster?
There's multiple gut shots in the sideboard, in the graveyard rather.
Yeah.
So maybe get to the point where he's vapor snagging. Well, so right now, Ben has Orrin on a 3-turn clock, whereas Orrin has no. Orrin can attack and he'll lose a creature every swing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that what Benny's going to want to do is use Snapcaster Mage, maybe flashback a gut shot, kill Avacyn's Pilgrim, and then block Borderland Ranger and block the other block one of the Blade Splicers. I think he can do that. Beasley's in a spot where he could draw a bomb, but Ben's got Mana Leak.
Yeah, Orrin's got tons of mana. He's got enough to play around Mana Leak there.
Thragtusk stinks for Ben so bad. I think Ben probably should have killed the
Avacyn's Pilgrim
last turn.
So, but you think Orrin would have played around Mana Leak, or does Ben even have a Mana Leak?
I think Ben has a Mana Leak.
But if he snapped, you just use the gut shot.
Yeah, use the gut shot.
Yeah.
I said yes.
Because look, what else is he going to do with it, right? See, now it's,
Huh.
That could have happened a turn ago. You see what I'm saying? The last time Orrin passed, he could have done that.
Right, no, you're right. He
would not be a Thragtusk keeping the game in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think Ben just wins the race in 2 turns if that didn't happen.
Yeah.
It was
well, Thragtusk hit the board. 5 life for Orrin, and a 5/3. Delver gets in again.
Part of the problem is that Ben actually has to respect all the creatures attacking now because the Thragtusk isn't actually a significant creature. Because before, if Orrin swings with everything, he's going to lose at least 1 guy to get in a minor amount of damage. Mm-hmm. But now Ben can't play that game anymore.
All right, so Orrin trying to make some decisions here. For those of you just joining us, I'm Joey Pasco here in the booth with Michael J. Flores, and we're coming to you guys live from Washington, D.C. at the standard portion of the StarCityGames.com Open Series. Orrin Beasley versus Ben Lundquist here in round 5 of 10, and Orrin, fresh cast Birthing Pod added to the board. Pays 2 life though, didn't he? Looks like he paid some Phyrexia mana for that.
Looks like it, yeah.
And Ben is going to mana leak it just to keep...
No, but Orrin can just...
Yeah, but Orrin can... Oh, he's got Bird. No, that's not Bird. That's Borderline Ranger. Sorry, I thought it was a wing.
You can go down to 4.
No, he can use it. He can go down to 4, but that gets scary because then Ben has a Vapor Snag and swings with...
Ben's tapped. Orrin can get Restoration Angel and blink the Thragtusk. You sack one of his 3s.
Cool. Okay, that'll work. Wasn't thinking about what exactly Orrin was going to get here, but Restoration Angel, blink Thragtusk seems reasonable.
And then he even gets a dude, right? Thragtusk leaves play.
He does.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna. Okay, that's what exactly what he's doing.
I think he's gonna get Restoration, or I mean, unless he has like Huntmaster that calls, which that's not in his deck, right?
So Birthing Pod, yeah, Restoration Angel right at the top. So Restoration Angel, blinking Thragtusk. Trying to think if there's a line of play for Ben here that can prevent that, but that's
in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be multiple Thragtusk remnants, life total.
Right, he's gonna get a guy, he's gonna get 5 life, and he's also now got a blocker in front of that Delver.
And the other huge problem is that Orrin's got 4 Restoration Angels, and he's got
another Thragtusk.
He's got two other 3s on table. So I think Ben's done. There's just his cards are too fair.
Delver's cards are too fair.
Delver's cards are really good, but they're good because of their speed.
Yeah.
Like when we say a card is like one of the best cards, it doesn't mean that it has the highest total thing it can do.
Right.
Its impact is based in large part because of the speed with which you can play it, right?
Right.
Like a Delver Secret does way more damage than a Grave Titan because you play it on turn 1.
Right.
But if you were playing a Grave Titan on turn 1, it would do way more damage than a Delver Secrets, right?
So a Gitaxian Probe for Ben draws him into a Moorland Haunt, uses the Haunt and a Seachrome Coast to cast a second Augur of Bolas. Didn't quite see what he got off of that Augur.
I mean, even Vapor Snag, I'm having problems thinking. So the line would be snag the Restoration Angel, get in for 3, and then Orrin can both play the Restoration Angel and pot into another Restoration Angel. I mean, this seems atrocious, right? I don't see yet. Point being, I agree with you. I don't see a line that Ben has.
Yeah.
Finkel says when your back's against the wall, you play so that if you draw perfect, and your opponent doesn't have what he probably has, then you can win an extra game. You know, but right now, I'm not sure that if Ben draws perfect, that
there's even a
way out. You know, Orrin draws an extra card. You know. So.
Well, Orrin's turn here, with plenty of big bodies to throw over there.
Swinging with Angel and Beast. Just Beast.
Beast and Thragtusk.
Ooh, and Thragtusk. I think that might be indicative of him being willing to throw away the Thragtusk. He would, in that case, get a Frost Titan, maybe? Sun Titan, Frost Titan.
What are you thinking about? If the Thragtusk lives through this combat?
No. Well, yeah. I mean, I think that you throw the Thragtusk out there because you don't care if it lives or dies.
Right.
But if it lives, you kill it yourself.
Yeah.
And
Ben's gonna go ahead and use the Delver to block the Thragtusk, and Snapcaster Augur of Bolas to take care of the Beast. Which one do you want to kill?
I think if I'm Orrin, I kill the Augur of Bolas. Right? Like, it's the one holding back all the tiny guys.
Yeah. But it also presents, Restoration Angel issues,
No, but so does Snapcaster Mage.
That's what I'm saying. So by killing Snapcaster, Ben can't go Restoration Angel, blink Snapcaster, and get something.
But he can go Restoration Angel, blink Augur.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's not. I think blinking Snapcaster, like you said, Augur's like a Snapcaster that misses sometimes. Wouldn't you rather blink a Snapcaster?
I mean, actually, I think that when you don't have very much land, Augur's probably better than Snapcaster, presuming it hits, right? Snapcaster, you need your mana now. Augur, you're putting
Oh,
a
that's a
down
good point.
payment on it. You can use your mono later.
You're making me like Augur better.
Well, I'm not disagreeing that Augur's a good card.
Yeah,
I just think that it's. Oh wow, he's blinking.
He's blinking. That's a Blade Splicer.
Yeah,
Phyrexian Metamorph. So I think that's what he's doing. And is he copying another Restoration?
He copied
Angel?
Borderland Ranger.
Oh, Borderland Ranger. Okay.
So he. Yeah, I like Augur. I think it's a good card. I thought it was like a slam dunk when I first saw it.
Oh, I
and
see.
I didn't realize it. It misses quite often. Yeah. And anything if it ever misses, that's generally higher than Snapcaster Mage, who only misses when there's nothing in your graveyard.
And you know it's gonna miss.
Yeah, and you know it's gonna miss in that case. So, I mean, Ben's got Rune Chancer's Pike. It's not over.
Augur number 3 for Ben. And he missed.
It's a miss.
3 lands.
I think if Ben can live through the next turn or so, his play's got to be activate Moorland Hunt to get a flyer. Rune Chancer's Pike, maybe.
So Thought Scour's away. At least a Glacial Fortress and something else. Didn't quite see it. Draws a Glacial Fortress.
He doesn't play it though.
Well, I think he's going to play it. It just comes into play tapped. Yeah.
Oh, or he's just gonna pick him up.
Yeah. I don't know that he had good chance to come back. He was going to be at 1.
All right, Ben's sideboard, Steel Sabotage. I think I bring that in.
Just for the golems and the birthing pods.
I mean, it also counters Phyrexian Metamorph.
Oh right, yeah.
I mean, countering Birthing Pod's pretty good.
Yeah, he's just got 1.
I'd bring it in.
Sabotage. Yeah, bring it in.
I would consider bringing in Mental Misstep, which is, I mean, Orrin's got like
Birds and Pilgrims.
Birds and Pilgrims, like 8 probably. Where's Bird of Paradise on this list?
I assume he's got birds.
Same, but
Yeah, he got a gut shot at the beginning of the game. Bird, there it is, down at the bottom of his land list.
So he's got 8 Birds of Paradise. I would consider Mental Misstep. Phantasmal Image is probably pretty good because Orrin's late game guys are way better than Ben's late game guys.
Mm-hmm. Image of Thragtusk seems good.
Yep. I would not bring in Celestial Purge. Blade Splicer, just to keep even with his Blade Splicers. I don't think you want to play the same game as Orrin, because if you're playing the same game as Orrin, he's got Bird and Elf, so he's a step faster.
He's gonna do it, yeah.
So I question that. I would consider Timely Reinforcements, but Ben's going first, so maybe not. Maybe Dissipate, probably not. O-Ring, I'm not a huge fan of Dissipate, O-Ring, or Dismember in, like...
This matchup,
just like having it, unless you want to increase the volatility of the game, like you want to make the variance wider. And I think that that's a reasonable thing. We were talking about that match with Mike Turian last night. Turian made decisions where he was strategically at a disadvantage, so increasing the variance was better than playing a steady match. And then Talrand, I think Ben's deck is certainly poised to use Talrand, but he never even got to 4 lands.
Yeah, that's what kind of makes me a little bit shaky on this 18 land deck. Like I like the 18 land kind of thing where it's like I'm going to be super aggressive. I don't need that many lands to run, but when you're running 3 Restoration Angels in the main, and then in the board you've got another 4-drop.
I think I actually like Blade Splicer way better than Saint Traft now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Saint Traft's terrible in this matchup. You can never get in.
Yeah, it's just a char, right? Like
a char on a time delay.
A sorcery speed char, yeah, kind of. That sometimes blocks.
That sometimes doesn't ever get it. It's you
Yeah.
play it and then they play Phantasmal Image or something.
Yeah. So yeah, cut the Geist to bring in the Blade Splicers.
And then I guess Ben's on the play. I think if I were on the draw, there'd be no way I had 4 Mana Leaks in my deck.
Yeah. Ben appears to be ready. Orrin appears to be bending his cards by accident. And
This is just such a stacked event.
It is. It's. I feel like I'm watching a Grand Prix or something because of the name.
Most
players
Grand
that
Prix
we're seeing.
don't have this many name players. There's at least 3 Pro Tour champions playing today. Huey, Osip, Gindi.
Several national champions in the room.
Which
U.S. national champion. Well,
Gindi and who else?
Gindi, Ali Antrazi, Josh Wagner.
Josh Wagner's here?
He is. I saw him playing.
Oh, he actually won the Open in Baltimore that I almost top aided.
Is that? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And Addison Pilgrim, turn 1 from Orrin. Ben has just a turn 1 Glacial Fortress, comes into play tapped. Now turn 2 here, he's going to go ahead and Thought Scour.
It's a redux of last game.
And he has a Gut Shot for the Pilgrim, plays Glacial Fortress number 2, and passes back. So Orrin says land go.
No play.
Ben
That's great for
that.
Ben.
Yeah, but he's got Snapcast. Oh, he draws a 3rd land, and it's a Seachrome Coast, which is a nice 3rd land to draw.
Maybe he can tap out for one of his 3s.
He could. He's got Snapcaster. He's got double Pike. He may have double Snapcaster. Augur of Bolus. And he looks and sees. Is that Talrand?
He misses.
Whatever it was, he missed. Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
And there is a Seachrome Coast pass back. Orrin draws Seachrome Coast of his own. Orrin has 3 lands and can't quite tell what else. Seachrome Coast. 1, 2, 3. Borderland Ranger. I thought that's what that was, but couldn't quite see it.
I love Borderland Ranger. I don't know if you've heard this.
I have heard this. I like Borderland Ranger. I love the art on that Borderland Ranger.
Really? What do you think's so special about it?
I don't know. It just looks great to me. That's my favorite Borderland Ranger art. Although I love the old Borderland Ranger art too. The one that was
the one he's like dashing.
Jesper. What is it? It's Jesper Elsing or something. I forget. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but
there's no beating Civic Wayfinder though. That art's fantastic.
Actually, that's my least favorite of the 3.
Really?
Yeah. That's what is it? Zoltan or Zolt? What is it?
Like
Zoltan
Cyril,
Boros?
whoever.
No, I mean this.
Oh.
This one is Zoltan Boros. That's my favorite one. And then okay, so nothing from Ben passes back. Jesper Edgesing is the other Borderland Ranger art. I love that one. I like his style. It's kind of it's got like a Disney-esque feel to it. I know that sounds weird, but like good, cool fantasy Disney, you know.
So
Snapcaster.
Snapcaster Mage is probably going to go for a Thought Scour here.
Yeah, Snapcaster, Thought Scour.
Vapor Snag, getting that Delver
Phantasmal
Secrets?
Image, I think is what he drew.
Phantasmal Image. He's gonna image the bejesus out of that Borderland Ranger. Mine. He probably like images there and then plays either a Runechanter's Pike or a Delver Secrets, I would guess. Maybe Delver so that he can potentially get the attack next turn with the Runechanter's Pike in tow. Because he'll win quickly if he has an online Delver with Runechanter's Pike.
So it looks like he does not go with the image, the Borderland Ranger plan. He just goes ahead and trades his Snapcaster for the Borderland Ranger, gets in for 1 with the Augur of Bolus. And he's got, is it double Restoration Angel, double Pike, Phantasmal Image, and something, maybe a Delver? I thought it was
a Delver for sure. I would have really liked to see the Phantasmal Image copy the Borderland Ranger, because that would activate all those 4s in his hand. Or even a Runechanter's Pike is essentially a 4, right?
Yeah.
So, and then he's got a 2/2 body. It's not like there's nothing. Orrin Beasley, 5 lands.
No play?
No play.
Oh gosh.
Maybe there's a potential angel mugging here.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. Like, so Augur of Bolus comes down, does a damage. I don't say comes down. I mean goes into the red zone, does damage. Ben plays Island, passes back to Orrin, and Orrin now 1/2
Elvish
and
Visionary.
has play, and it is an Elvish Visionary. I'm so glad that card's back. Love that card.
And a 6th land. Benny's going to probably go for Restoration Ranger. Yep.
So Angel meets Crushing Vines, but meanwhile Augur of Bolus is reset and finds a Vapor Snag. Pretty good card. Yeah, I like it. So Ben loses his Angel. Orrin loses his Crushing Vines.
Oh no, Thought Scour.
And Augur Bolus in.
This is going to be an interesting
Wow.
game where like Ben's attacking for one, and then all of a sudden there's going to be this rush attack with Rune Chancer's Pike for like 100 damage.
At least that's the way Ben wants it to go.
You know, if you're Orrin, you're like, what's Ben got? He's playing like this really not active game.
Yeah.
Angel again.
Yeah, Angel number 2. Reset the Augur. Finds
Another
a Vapor Snag,
or yep, it's Vapor Snag. Well,
I don't know
whatever,
what that
took
other
Vapor
card
Snag.
was. Yeah, he took Vapor Snag. So we know Ben now has double Vapor Snag in hand. So does Orrin. Ponder.
Orrin knows that
there.
that Ben has double Vapor Snag.
Yes.
Orrin doesn't have double Vapor
That's what I
Snag.
said. That's what I meant. Sorry, thank you. Ponder shuffles. Doesn't matter.
He doesn't want another Restoration Angel.
Apparently not. I saw Restoration Angel. I couldn't tell what the other cards were. So
Is he digging for land to go like land and?
he's gonna cast Elish Norn.
No, I mean just
just
land
joking.
Pike this turn.
Yeah.
See if Orrin's got something.
Did not find it, but found another Ponder.
Ben's attacking for 4. Orrin dutifully takes the 4. Ben ponders.
Ponder again
I think
from Ben.
Ben's gonna have to. Oh, there's land.
Found
right?
land, something.
So Ben actually has to get land at some point, but otherwise he's gonna end up discarding from all this drawing, right?
Yeah. And he's got 7 in hand, it looks like, so he's got to grab land. He's got to keep this grab land, I guess. So
That's fine.
he may have a Thought Scour as well. I don't know. I don't see a Thought Scour, but only got a quick glimpse. So, and puts 3 on top, draws a card off the Ponder. It's a land. Play it. Moorland Haunt.
Oh, he can probably activate that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
In his travels, he's gotten a
Got a
Snapcaster
dude
Mage in the
there
graveyard.
somewhere,
right?
yeah. And
Thrag
Thrag
Tusk.
Tusk from
So
Orrin
that
Beasley.
would, in theory, put Orrin to 16. Can Ben do 16? He needs to be able to do 12 from the sky, right?
Well, Orrin's going to gain 5 here, right?
Gain 5?
That's what. Yeah, Thrag Tusk gains 5.
Oh, gains 5. Sorry, 18.
It puts a 3/3 into play, gains 5, costs 5. The new Scragnoth, rather than fighting counter spells, fights unsummoned. And that's it from Orrin. Passes back to Ben.
And Ben's got to play his Enchantress Pike at some
At
point.
some
right?
point, yeah, you'd think.
We will see if it starts this turn. Nope. Just 4. But you know, if you think about it, that attack just undid the front end of the Thrag Tusk already, right?
What, the 4 he just did?
Yeah. So and then
I mean, it almost undid it. Yeah.
Ben can just block the Thrag Tusk with his Augur Bolus,
yeah.
and then what is he? Phantasmal Image for Restoration
Angel. Blinked Augur. And gets a choice of Ponder or Ponder.
Oh, wow, that's brutal.
Plays a Seachrome Coast. This hand is full of cards.
He can unload them too, right? I mean, Orrin's gonna swing with the Thrag Tusk, right? Like,
I would think so, yeah. Why wouldn't he? He can trade it with an Angel, and he gets a 3/3.
I don't think that Ben is in any desire to
trade.
I
Make that
think he's
trade,
gonna
no.
throw Augur Bolus in front of that, let it squash, and then make a token with the Moorland Haunt.
I guess I'm thinking worst case for Orrin is the Thrag Tusk dies in combat, which is fine because
What is
it
this?
would trade with the
Is
Angel.
that Stingerfling Spider?
It appears to be that. Stinger Fling Spider.
Is he gonna? He's gonna kill the Phantasmal image.
Yeah, since it's the untapped one.
So here comes Thragtusk. Does this change your line if you're Ben? Still let the squash go, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Squash and upgrade, downgrade. No, it just takes it. But I guess the Stinger Fling Spider gave him fuel. Right? So it Stinger Flings the Phantasmal image, so now he has fuel for the Moreland Hall.
Right, yeah, that's true. Blade Splicer from Orrin.
Can Orrin make a game of this? Is that possible?
It looks like it. He's clogging up the board. He's got a guy to block flyers.
Oh, the Stinger Fling
has
contains reach.
Yeah. So it takes out one angel and deals with the other. We're gonna
Thought Scour.
Ben's gonna Thought Scour. Hits Delver and something else. Drew an Island. Vapor Snag on the Stinger Fling.
Puts Orrin to 13.
Ben untaps, draws Phantasmal Image. Too bad.
Does he have enough to win?
Did he just like, I'm gonna...
He did a show me.
Yeah. It's like, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast a Ponder and Runechanter's Pike and kill you with the Angel. So we're going to game 3 here between Orrin Beasley and Ben Lundquist.
Unusual game too. Like you think
It
of
was.
these decks of doing a bunch of stuff, but instead they just didn't do a bunch of stuff.
I gotta say I love the whole Thought Scour Runechanter's Pike interaction. Not that it's new, but I still just love it.
I mean, people have been doing that since the cards have been
since
legal,
Innistrad,
right?
yeah. Like, or wait,
No.
which one of them?
Second
Thought
one.
Scour was Dark Ascension, yeah. But
I believe.
I don't know.
Matt
What I'm saying is,
Costa-
I love that interaction, and I don't see it often enough. It seems like most people play with the swords that are more consistent.
I think we've moved more to Pike World.
Yeah.
Because especially, there was a stretch with the mono blue version of Delver, and you can put that Pike on Inkmoth Nexus. It's really good. I mean, it's good with Talran.
Yeah, definitely. And Augur of Bolus.
Those guys all get along quite well.
Snapcaster, Augur, Runechanter's Pike. I want to see an Elves deck.
I blame.
Where's Kurt Crane?
Where was it? Where's it last week?
Buffalo.
Is this a far trip from Buffalo?
I think it's pretty far.
How far was it for me? Like 3 hours?
I guess 3 hours from New York City to...
I got in at like 10 something. I left at 7. 3
yeah,
hours.
it's about 3 hours. It sounds right.
Is Buffalo like far north of me or no?
I don't know. You're closer than I am.
I don't know.
Why would I know? I would say it's more than an hour, but I could be way off. It could be 3 hours. Like I don't know.
Twitterverse. How far is Buffalo from New York
From
City?
New York City, yeah.
How far is Buffalo from DC?
I mean, we could just Google it, but it's more fun to ask Twitter. So.
Red Green Jackie Lee's shirt matches her hair today.
Yeah, she's wearing kind of a reddish shirt, kind of a greenish skirt, so she's going, dressing the part of red green.
But her hair is the same color as her shirt.
Yes, it is. I wonder what she's playing. You think she's playing red green?
I saw her playing Delver at a 5K like 2 months ago.
Wonder how she's doing in this tournament. There's so many
It
people
looked like she
here.
was the one who put the slip in, so I'm guessing that was a positive outcome.
Yeah, this round anyway. We're only halfway through the Swiss rounds here in DC.
That's not beat down Benny in the camera shot.
Nope, that's Jeff Foster. We're still waiting on Benny. Must have had to take a quick break, so.
Maybe it's like Serena Williams this morning.
Yeah.
She kept not starting that tennis match.
She's not ready.
That was so brutal at the beginning of that tennis match.
I wasn't really paying that much attention, but
Trust me, it was brutal.
yeah, I believe you.
There's
he is.
Benny.
He's back.
Oh, maybe he had to ask the judge a question or something. Like,
Could have been.
We
Oh,
were
we
just
didn't have a
speculating.
question. We were speculating that Ben had a question.
We're filling the air with interesting quips. Well, according to the facts police, Ben had to go to the restroom. What are you guys going to talk about in contention this week?
Probably this event, somewhat.
Are you guys all here right now?
No, Matt is in Columbus.
Do you guys all do it with all three of you? Like, do you ever have somebody skip? Or?
Nope, not so far. So far, it's always been all three of us. But,
So how'd you hook up with those guys?
what was it? Ruben just looked at me and shrugged. Are you just listening to us? Is that... Oh, I don't know. He looked over at me and shrugged. Are you watching us? Okay, he is. But he's probably on a delay. I don't think it's perfectly synced up.
All right.
Let's see if he nods or not. I don't know.
Dead Eye Navigate. Have you
Sorry.
seen that one in pod lists? Dead Eye Navigate?
I've seen it before. People seem to want to play it in a lot
Orrin
of lists. I
Beasley's
see a
got
lot.
one.
And there's Cranny right there, just tweeting in, watching SCG Live and drafting while the wife plays Final Fantasy IX. That's a good game. That's one of my favorite Final Fantasies. So, Ruben, you were watching SCG Live from over there, and I was saying, is there a delay? Is that,
Yeah, there's like a 15-second delay.
Okay, so that was why it was these awkward things where I'd ask you a question and you just stare at me.
6 to 7 hours from what's Nova to Buffalo?
Northern Virginia. So.
Oh,
I mean,
Efro.
It's Efro, yeah. It's hard because his picture now is a Magic card, and rather than him.
I'm actually so impressed that Efro's watching SCG Live right now. He's like, I feel he's like really very important person.
I noticed that he tweets in a lot, so I think he's a big SCG Live fan. I at least get that impression.
Yeah. Efro, are you a big SCG Live fan? Because I'm a big Efro fan. Just putting it out there.
So, Ruben, real quick, because we were talking about this earlier. Did you win or top 8 with Athens Blue?
Top 8.
Top 8. That's what it was. When was that?
That was Star City Games Cincinnati last year.
Okay. I knew.
What is an
I thought
Athens Blue?
Athens Blue means that it has energy field in it.
Oh, that's the one that
That Cronenberger won
yeah.
with.
And Dan Musser has played it before.
Dan
That's
Musser's
why we
played
brought it up.
And he's friends with a lot of guys from Athens. Eric Rill plays it a lot.
You have
Recently been playing Rug Delver, but
no wasteland targets. Is that the way it
Correct.
works? Yeah. And then you don't play any sack lands,
no, you play like 6 fetch lands.
but you just never put them into play.
Not
I mean,
when
if you have an energy
field,
fields
yeah.
out there, yeah.
And no Jace, because they can be attacked and go to the graveyard, but
It's an energy field, back to basics Vidalcan Shackles deck.
which is just awesome. And
Yeah,
that's why I
played
just
against Cronenberger Invitational last year.
yeah.
It was
I got my 4th energy field today. That was in the.
I played
in my
against Energy
order.
Field the first time back when it was legal in Standard.
I did not remember it until Cronenberger was playing with it. I'm like, what is that card? I played during Ursa's Saga. I opened boxes and boxes of Saga. I never opened an energy field.
Turns out you can just duress them, and then they gotta get through the energy field.
Yeah.
All right, Orrin Beasley, beat down Benny Lundquist, Bant Pod, Blue White Delver, 15 minutes on the clock. Let's go, dude.
They have to have some sort of extension because Ben took a break, but clock already includes that. You paused it. Awesome. So that is how much time they have left.
Maybe
15 and a half
Mulligan?
minutes. Yeah, I think there was a mulligan situation. Let's give some shout outs to Smitty and Cranny and Scott McCallum, all watching at home, all tweeting in recently. So there's GFabs in the background there.
GFabs doesn't look happy.
That's because he's not playing Magic. His round's over. He's waiting until next round to start. See, now he looks happy.
Now he looks happy. He probably cracked a joke at somebody's expense.
Probably.
Now he's
Probably.
happy.
Yeah.
Oh, Orrin's mulliganing again. Maybe that's why GFabs is happy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, beat down Benny, your opponent, shipping to 5. Don't forget Orrin mulliganed in game 1 and put the beat down on Benny.
That's true, yeah.
Let us see if I have any interesting emails. Price
What do you
line?
think of that
No.
stash? That's a pretty wicked goatee situation Orrin has going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, very impressive.
You're impressed by people's facial hair?
I'm impressed because I feel like last time I saw Orrin, he had no facial hair, and then suddenly it was just like poof, like there it is.
And some people can grow it quickly.
Yeah, that's what's impressive to me. It looks very like turn of the century.
I felt like he could be a Magic card character.
A Magic card?
Maybe
I
like
can see
some
that,
sort of a swordsman.
I see him as more like like he could have like a monocle and a top hat or something, you know? Like, or even, when I say turn of the century, I don't mean 1999 to 2000, by the
So
way.
you're thinking like
I'm thinking he looks
not
very
like-
turn of the century, like, the 1890s to
I was
early
thinking like a
1900s.
Nirvana fan.
What?
Just joking.
I don't know what the Nirvana reference was, but Delver, turn 1 from Ben Lundquist. Guys, this is going to be the, it does flip off a ponder. This is going to be the play real fast, like Kenny Mayer plays Battle of Wits game, because they have 13 minutes left. Play ponder.
Wow.
Snapcaster land.
Yeah,
Lots of
you don't have to
lands.
think too hard about that one, I don't think. Snapcaster gives you an out for all of your land.
Yeah.
Boom.
Insectile Aberration in for 3 on turn 2 for Ben Lundquist.
Plays a land.
Plays land, passes back.
Does he have an interactive card? Oh, Orrin still nothing.
Orrin nothing there. No land drop either.
I
In
mean,
for 3 with Delver.
I mean, you're playing against Bant, not Naya, so there's no danger of a Bonfire of the Damned, right?
Right.
Burn a ponder here.
Snapcaster Ponder. Ben gonna put on some pressure and fix his hand a little bit.
This.
Thought Scour, Mana Leak.
Oh, this is a crusher. Mana Leak's definitely going there.
Yeah,
And he's got Rune Chanter's Pike and land.
I think so. Yeah.
This game.
I didn't see the pike. Did you? You saw the pike?
Yeah. I mean, look, it's never over until it's over, but. Ugh.
It's rough. Okay, there's
Utabi Monkey should just not get attacked. That's really bad when he's going to go Rune
Viridian
Chancer's Pike.
Corruptor there.
Rune Chancer's Pike with Mana Leak in hand. Let's just go for the trades. Like, Orrin offered him the no value trade,
Yeah.
negative value trade even, and then, I mean, he's got no Pike, really?
He's got Angel there, but
But I mean, Angel's not attractive here, is it?
I
Not
wouldn't
when you
think
have
nothing
Leak.
to blink. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? There's probably not much in Ben's graveyard, right? Because he flashed. He cast like one.
Oh,
under, and then
right.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah. It's got like one. It's gonna be like
Yeah,
one
yeah,
power.
yeah.
So he
There's nothing.
Flash
Yeah.
in the Angel here, and then he can
Choose not to
double his clock. Yeah.
I actually think he'll probably like cast a Thought Scour instead.
Yeah. I can see that too. Yeah. No, it goes
You
with
were
Angel.
right. No blinking.
Orrin looks like Dave Grohl. I like it. He does have a Dave
Dave
Grohl look. Drummer from Nirvana, which
Oh.
is odd that you brought that up.
I was just.
Also singer for the Foo Fighters. Frontman, songsmith for the Foo Fighters.
Ponder.
And Ponder from Ben.
More sweet spells. You just got to keep those, right? You just keep the land, put it down. He's got like all kinds of sweet stuff for whatever Orrin could have.
Another Angel's coming down, I think.
I would
Elvish
counter
Visionary.
that. Wouldn't you counter that?
No, why?
No.
Orrin, you didn't want him to draw a card?
Yeah, you don't want him to draw a card.
Well,
It gets another.
nevertheless.
He gets another instant or sorcery into your graveyard. Stops him from drawing a
yeah,
card.
I guess I could see that.
Like-
It kind of takes his turn. Yeah. Well, Ben takes him down, or takes down the match versus
I
Orrin
mean, against
Beasley
a
here.
crippled Orrin Beasley.
Yeah, that was rough. That did not look. I mean, Orrin couldn't even get into that game.
I mean, but hey, when Delver's going,
That's the whole thing.
There's no
Delver,
other
these
deck
cards
that
are great
operates like that
when
in the first 4
in the
turns.
first few turns, and that's the whole thing. Your opponent stumbles a little bit early, and when you can take advantage of it, like Ben could, that's how you get those kind of quick wins.